Hi guys, my name is Nicolette Mashile. I am also known as the Financial Bunny. Welcome to the Financial Bunny TV. We're talking all things paying additional amounts of money into your home loan, right? And what it can do for you. But more than what it can do for you, one of the biggest questions that I get asked quite a lot is how much am I supposed to actually pay additionally over and above the minimum monthly repayment amount, which we sometimes call the installment. Now, today, I want to help you be able to answer that question. One thing that is very important to remember is that a home loan is an amortizing loan. Now, before I get deep into this, let's remind you that nothing that I say on this channel constitutes as financial advice. If you are looking for financial advice, please do speak to somebody who is certified and registered with the FSCA. Now, today's video is brought in partnership with Lion Pride Lifestyle Estate. Now, this is a new development. In actual fact, they are moving into second phase or phase 2 of their construction. And to launch phase 2, they are currently exhibiting at the Rand Easter Show. So they'll be there from the 22nd all the way to the 27th of September. They want to show you the new unit types that they've got for phase 2 and some of the the plans that they've got for these different unit types. Now remember, one of the best things about buying from a new development is the fact that you can choose your finishes. So I would really rush, if you are planning on buying some property, do rush and go to the Lion Pride Lifestyle Estate exhibitor stand at the Rand Show. I don't know why that is really doing a tongue twist on my lip, but they say if you do sign with them a sale agreement at the Rand Easter Show, your name will go into a draw where you could potentially win 25,000 Rand to kickstart you as a voucher at Design Quarter. You can now furnish your house. Now, furniture is very expensive, guys, so this is really pretty cool. Now, again, to be able to demonstrate this additional payment, I want to use one of Lion Pride's unit types, and that is the 127 square meter duplex. It is a 3-bedroom with a 2.5 bath. It has a double carport and it's going at 1.706 million Rand, right? I'm rounding off that last 675 Rand to just Rands, right? So if you were to go to the bank right now and apply for a home loan with these terms and conditions, 20 years with an interest rate of 8.5%, you would ideally be paying 14,805 as your minimum monthly repayment amount, installment, right? Now, we know that when we speak about an amortizing loan, I had alluded to it earlier on. One of the things that happens is that the amounts that you're going to pay every single month are going to first tackle a big portion of the interest that you are paying. Now, I want to remind everybody that when you are buying a house using a home loan, there are 2 portions of the amount that you, or of the loan that you've got to be able to kind of comprehend. The first one is what is called the principal amount. Now, the principal amount is the actual amount that they have borrowed you, right? Then there is that 8.5 interest rate. That 8.5 interest rate, when it gets calculated against this amount of money that you have borrowed, in this case, you're borrowing 1.706 million, right? This amount will, over 20 years, will give you what you are going to end up paying overall over the loan term, which is 20 years. Now, in this case, you end up paying what is 3.5 million Rand, right? However, as I said, there are 2 portions of this that you've got to consider. So the loan value is 1.7 million. The interest that you're paying is 1.8 million. And overall, you pay 3.5 million over the 20 years. So this is why we encourage people to pay additional amounts of money into their bond account so that you don't end up paying 3.5 million Rand. But let's see what it would look like if you were to, 1, pay 500 Rand extra, 2, 1,000 Rand extra, or 3, 1.5 extra, because I think that is a reasonable additional amount of money, especially now that interest rates are quite low. You know, if you were to get this bond a couple of years ago, you probably wouldn't get such a low interest rate, and it means that your installment would be much higher than what it actually is right now. So let's use an extra bond calculator using those same figures. Now, if you were to pay an additional 500 Rand, basically the total loan amount is going to go down to 3.3 million. Remember, first time with the 20 years, if you were not paying additional amounts of money, you're going to end up paying 3.5 million. So already there's 200,000 rand that you are saving yourself, right? Now, it means that also it reduces the loan term, because if you take away a certain amount of money that you no longer have to pay, it means that you're also removing a couple of months. If you are to pay additionally 1,000 rand, it changes again, right? The total amount that you're now going to pay is 3.2 million overall, right? But it brings down the loan term to now 17 months. And ultimately, it means that you are reducing the entire loan term by 314,000 rand. Let's say you pay an additional 1,500. Let's calculate it with that. If you pay 1,500 additionally, it means that you will save yourself 431,000 rand, guys. And it will bring down your loan term to 15.9 months, right? If you were to pay an additional, and now I'm getting excited because the calculator is just doing some cool things for me. If you were to pay, let's say, an additional 2.5, right? We recalculate that. So it means that your monthly repayment is now 17,000, because like this is 14,805 plus the 2,500 that you can pay additionally, right? It brings your loan term to 14 years, but you are saving 615,000 rand over the loan term. Now that for me is really, really exciting. And that's how you start becoming smarter when you want to buy homes or property using financing. And this is what we talk about when we say wealthy people know how to use debt to become wealthier. Okay? Wealthy people know how to use debt to become wealthier. Because remember, a property will always be an addition to your bottom line, or what is called your net worth, because it is an asset and we know it's an appreciating asset. So generally we know that a property does contribute to your wealth building, but you've got to do it smart, and you've got to do it in a manner that allows you to pay as little as possible. Now that is really just how you do your numbers when it comes to your financing. I hope that you guys have gained some knowledge, and remember to visit the guys at Lion Pride Lifestyle Estate at the Rand Easter Show. They will be there from the 22nd to the 27th of September.